Well, hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and I guess I don't know what order you'll see things in, so I don't want to say too much, but I just personally got done doing a video of Kayou's Soul Land cards. Those were not very good. Again, I'll show you some here, but I don't want to show you them all because you can go watch that video. But these are the SRs, so these are the hits I got from 3 packs. And then these are the other cards. They're just base rares and they have nothing. No foil, anything. Even the backs are just generic backs on every single card. Maybe it's a TCG, so it needs that. But something tells me this is just as cheap as they could possibly print it, would be my guess. At least the SRs have slightly different foil textures to them. Oh, these two have identical, but this one has a different one, so it's a little bit, but still, definitely not Kayou's best work here. On the other hand, this is some of Kayou's best work. I mean, unless you love Transformers, then Transformers is definitely their very best work. But the artwork on these cards, at least this box, you can see I've already opened this one. This is Kayou, the Three Kingdoms. First edition. These are all full art cards in here. And in fact, I thought that's all there was to it. I didn't even know there was going to be another box. But, about a week after I reviewed this box, so I already had it. That means this had been out for like 6 weeks because it takes a long time to get to me. This box showed up on vendors' shops, and it's also Kayou the Three Kingdoms first edition, but it's a 3 UN box, which is weird. So this is a 10 here, and 3. So there's no 1 or 2, they just went straight to 3. But it gets even weirder because these are gameplay cards of some kind. At least they seem to have rules on them. Some of them do. Some of them are still full art. But I have no idea what this is. I have a little bit of ideas. Someone tried to explain it to me as this is sort of a game, but it is not the same as Hero Battle. It's not that game. And in fact, I've seen now on a few vendors starter kits for this game show up. So I'm pretty sure it will be something like Hero Battle, or Kayou is going to try and turn it into something like that. I suspect they wanted their own license because they can make a lot more money if it's their own license versus selling Marvel cards, right? They have to pay, obviously, Disney some percentage of all the Marvel cards they sell because those are licensed, legitimate things. And so they probably don't make as much money as they want. Whereas the Three Kingdoms is not anyone's IP, it's like a historical period. It would be like, I don't know, Renaissance Europe or something, right? The Three Kingdoms period in China's history is similar in scope and type to like the Renaissance era in Europe. So it would be the same as if Topps came out with a Renaissance era set of cards and they just had their artists draw, all these famous Renaissance stuff, right? No one owns that. You can make your own IP from that. And so that's what Kayou, I think, has done with this, is they tried to make their own IP from these things. And it's a very cool time period. So this is the same time period that the Romance of the Three Kingdoms games by Konami is based on, but also the I forget, blanking on the name, sorry. Dynasty Warriors, of course, the Dynasty Warriors series of games, which are these like amazing hack and slash games with just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people being thrown all around all the time. It's a ton of fun to play, but it's based in this series with all the same historical figures. And so I kind of know a little bit about this history from those games, mostly a little bit from research of my own. And so when this came out, I definitely got one box. I was like, I'm going to try this. It's a Kayou product. It's probably going to be awesome. But I also got, so I wanted to try this out. But I also got this one because I was like, well, this is so good that I might as well try this and see how good it is, even though, they're not all full art cards. They still should be great cards, and it's honestly, this is pretty cheap. I think this cost me less than $20, maybe $18, something like that. Even though it's at a 3-1 level, you'd expect it to be a little more. But no. So let's take a look, because what I'm going to do is open packs from both of these, probably 2 packs from each, and I'll take a look at the cards. But first I want to kind of go through this. So this is the 10 UN level product. This is the set, 143 cards. These are all full art cards at different rarity levels. And then these are your sort of pack configuration odds. So 7 to 9 are going to be sort of these base rarity cards. And then 2 to 9 rarity, you're going to get this higher chance at higher rarity cards. So there's 18 packs in this box. So that means you're going to get maybe 4 on average high rarity chances to hit the, well, I guess the high rarity cards are, yeah, over. Oh, sorry. I think the high rarity cards are on the bottom of this chart. So these ones on the bottom here, I think. Usually they read left to right or right to left, but this one I think is top to bottom. Okay, so anyway, that's the first edition 10 UN pack. Let's cut this open so we can see it a little better, and then we will look at its odds. Because I bet the box looks pretty. They usually do a good job with my hands. Certainly better than that Soul Land one. It's just not a great set. I think it might be old, because they really didn't do a great job, and I know they can do better. How did I fail? Okay, there we go. Oh, I need to take out the trash. Okay, that's not important right now. So yeah, here we got a very shiny, much shinier box now. And you can see everything a little better. It's definitely like the exact same, same logo, same everything. So it's the same series for sure. And then let's take a look at the label and the odds on the back. So here we see this is called KYS SGH001, whereas this is SG001. So the H is the difference. And this set here has 143 cards, whereas this set has 158 cards. The rarity configurations have the same like kanji symbols, so they must be the same like rarity levels. But this is interesting because you will get 36 packs in this box. I can't see that anywhere on here. Usually it says that on here somewhere too. Okay, I must just not be spotting it right now, but yeah, so there's 36 packs in this box, and 16 of them will be this configuration 1, which is probably very common cards. Another 16 will be a slightly upgraded variation. So that's pretty cool that they're giving you like decent odds at getting the upgraded, but then only 4 are going to let you get the top rarity cards. Like this Hanji set here is only in those 4 packs on average, right? So as you open this whole box, you're only going to get a chance at 4 of those. It's not great odds for those, but generally that's pretty generous the way I've seen it. And it's the first time I've seen 3 different configurations from Kayou before. I've never seen that. Okay, so how do we want to run this? What I think we should do is I think we should grab maybe 3 packs from here. And then we'll pop this open and see if, I doubt there's a hit pack in here, but maybe there is. Oh, there's some kind of rules. Oh, I should have opened this first. Interesting. Okay. Oh, man. Wow, there's like a lot. Oh, those packs are gorgeous too. That's really pretty. Okay, so this might be rules or a set guide. No, it's definitely rules. All right, so yeah, this is a serious game. It looks like you have weapons, fighters. That's the same artwork as the wonderful art cards. Oh, and it uses like Rochambeau, rock, paper, scissors for like randomization or some kind of, I guess, to see who goes first. Or see what side you're on? I guess to see what side you're on. Yeah, let's see if you're going to be green or pink side. Cool. So this is kind of explaining a little bit of what's in the set. So these full art cards like this, these ones look like the ones that are in that 10 UN box. These as well. I guess some of these, but then they have the numbers on them. None of the cards in there have any numbers on them, so it's not like that. These definitely look like the cards from there. Like I think I have that card. But then these are all different, but they're using the artwork. So that's the same artwork that's on the 10 yuan cards, but now they're on being used for gameplay. So they're kind of like reusing the art and trying to make a game. So yeah, I highly suspect that they are trying to make a new hero battle, and that's kind of what we're looking at here. Definitely no hit pack in this, which is not uncommon for, you know, a one run. This is really a 3, but I think it's just inflation because it's a 36 pack box. So I think this is 3 is now going to be 1 just because of inflation. I think the days of getting $12 boxes of 36 packs might be coming to an end, at least from Kayou. Maybe other manufacturers will continue the lower end, but I think Kayou seems to be moving on. And they're saying, hey, from now on, 3 is our minimum. That's what I think they're trying to tell us. Pretty nice packs. These feel a little nicer and they look a little nicer, right? Although the artwork on that is awesome. Like, I love the coloring in all of the characters. That's really cool. And then let's look at the backs and see if we can tell anything more about it. Not really. It's the same, basically the same exact information. And you can see here we've got 3 different configurations for this pack, but only 2 configurations for this pack. All right, so what I'll do is I'll put this away. We don't want that out. Let's random and get 2 packs of each of these into the mix, and then we'll open them up and take a look, okay? So let me get random.org up. Random.org is just a way for us to, roll some dice and make some choices without having to actually make a decision ourselves. So we'll roll 3 times, and we'll throw out the first one, and the second 2 are packs we will open. So 2 we're going to throw out. 2, now that is a pack we'll open, and 1 is one we'll open. So this is not getting opened today. You can be opened another day. And don't worry, I have a whole sealed box of this yet, so plenty of those to be opened. They're very nice cards. So let's redo it then for these 3. Same kind of system. So we got a 2, so we'll throw that out. Then we got a 2 again, you get picked. Then we got a 3, you get picked. So that is not getting picked. So there's our cards, and we will run, not a full pack battle, but we'll run a little bit of a battle between these. Like I said, they use kind of the same artwork, and these are going to look better because they're 10 yuan cards. but it'll be interesting to see if they're the same type of card or not. Why don't I get one of these open and get one of those open, and we'll start taking a look at them one by one, and then the next set of packs we'll do a little bit faster. But we don't want to have a 30-minute video here. Okay, very nice. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, when these ones come in these little pouches, I guess team bags you might call it, I don't know. But the cards are in this, and they're also in this. So we'll get that open in a second. Actually, I should probably get that open right now, sorry. It's not a resealable bag, because it is like glued, so you wouldn't want to use this again, and probably very cheap anyway. But still, what a strange system, huh? So let's put those there. And put that on top. And then let's open one of these and see if it's... I don't think it's the same. Those feel separated in there. Let's go like that. Oops, sorry. Okay. And there you go. So this is definitely a hidden information game, just like Hero Battle. That's why the backs are all going to be the same like that. And then what do we have over here? Oh, okay, these are rarity levels, and these are the names, but then they give them an L level so that we, people who can't read that can understand it. So there's 40 cards at L1, and then all the way up at L5 you've got 4 and 8, and there's kind of 2 L5 rarities. It's neat. And then this is basic rules, I guess. Not really rules, just kind of telling you what each thing on the card means, and then how to pick who goes on which side, I guess. I suspect you're going to get one of these in every single pack, so get ready to have a lot of those. And we don't have to cover those because they are already covered. But I also don't know the hit order in that pack, so we might draw the hit right away. Okay. Oh, I picked 2, sorry. So this is going to be one of the painter cards. Although I'm kind of not happy with this. See the mark there? Some machine caught this and put a print in it. That's not great. Oh, that's pretty. So I told you these cards are really pretty. So this is going to be, you know, some scene from the Three Kingdoms era. I don't have this one yet. And it's hard for you to see, but it looks really good. I mean, it looks like an enamel painting in real life here. And the texturing in the background just makes that sky, you know, change from like night to complete day. It's pretty crazy. Even down in those boots, you get some. Hey, yeah, that's a great card. Like I said, these are wonderful. I've enjoyed every pack I've opened. They're very cool looking. Like if you just like artwork, like these are beautiful. You don't even care about trading cards. Now let's give the game a chance. Oh my. All right. So that is very nice. And I guess this is an L3. So it's nice that they tell us that. So L3 is blue, I guess. It's 45. I'll leave that up like this. And it looks great. There's, again, just beautiful foil work all over this. Different textures, different layers. It kind of looks like a magic card a little bit, the way it's framed down here, but then up here is the different. And yeah, very pretty artwork. I guess the backs are all the same. Backs have a cool feel to them, like almost like a leather. It almost feels like leather. It's not, but it feels like it. It's very nice. And I'm just gonna put it in a sleeve, and then you won't feel that anymore. That's a cool card. So honestly, both look great to me. Yeah, I would be very happy with that as an art piece and not as a game. Okay, take a look at another one. Oh wow, nice. So I don't know the rarity levels of this set as well, sorry. I can look it up later, but great looking card, right? Nice. And I also don't know, someone was asking me how you would price these to sell. And I don't know. I pointed him at some vendors who were selling singles and said, you know, there's kind of a range for them, but there's no one was selling eBays for this, so yeah, I couldn't I couldn't point him to like eBay sales. Look at that. Wow. So now I don't know what this card means in the context of the game because it has a completely different back. It's an L4 card, so it's, I guess, more rare than that even. But maybe it's like, and this is just me guessing, I haven't translated the rules yet, but maybe you put this down as sort of a place that the characters can be in the game, maybe. It looks great though, like the sky. Oof. I mean, that came out of the 3 pack, and that looks as good as the ones coming out of that pack, so beautiful. But again, these are higher rarity cards. I suspect it was reverse hit order, and now we're going to pick base cards out of there, which still should look good, but they're probably not going to look that good. Okay, so one more. Yeah, and here, so this is a base rarity card for sure, because it has like almost no treatment to it, just a couple layers of printing. You can sort of see the coating on that reflect light a little different, but it's not foil. So this is a base card, but another one I don't have, so happy to get it. Over here, look at one of their base. Ah, yes. So this is base now. There still is some foil work just in the background. The rest of it looks really basic, and I guess this is L2, so this isn't even the lowest base card. It does look much simpler, right? But still pretty, but not as pretty as that. If you were building a deck, you'd want cards like that in it, right? Not cards like that. Okay, and now there's an L1. Actually, the foil work on it looks better than the L2 to me. But L1, L2 could also be power levels in the game, you know, and it could be that in a deck you're only allowed to have sum of certain power levels or something like that. Again, I haven't translated. I just saw the rules for the first time here, so I haven't translated that. I'll get to it before. I'll write up a review on this and I'll get to the rules. I have this one, so this is a dupe. Actually, I think I have like 3 of these. Yeah, that goes in dupe graveyard over here. And got 1 more of these. So that's another L1. So it has the same type of foil treatment to it, but a different color border. I'm unsure what that means. Interesting look to it. Still, that's probably the best one by far. I'll move this to the side then, and just 1 more of these to look at. Well, that's kind of creepy looking, but again, this is just a base rarity, so pretty art, but no foil treatment on it. And let me try to arrange these a little better. So that the top cards are up there maybe, and the lower ones are down here. Do the same with this then. Actually, what? I only have. Oh, there was a. Sorry, there was a dupe in there. That's why. But both packs had 5 cards. Yeah. Okay, so both packs have 5 cards. Cool. So let's get another set opened. And like I said, we'll go through this one a little quicker because we've kind of already seen it now. Although I guess this pack only went up to L4, so it must have been one of the low packs, so we could get a better pack here. Take a look. Yeah, so you get this sheet again. So you're going to get 36 of those, so prepare yourself for that. And then we'll just kind of go through. So is that a dupe? It's not a dupe. It has the same picture, but different values. This 1500, that's 1400. So it looks very similar, but it's actually not a dupe. And that's, showing its sort of TCG-like leanings is that you can have different level cards. We don't have that one. I don't play any TCGs anymore. I work on some, but I don't play any. So there's an L2. Oh, I guess that's a... Yeah, okay, so that's a straight up dupe. Same number and everything. Let me put that over to the side here. So that goes in dupe graveyard. So we're on pack 2 and getting dupes already. Great. I suspect you'll get a lot of dupes. But then again, if you're trying to build a deck, maybe you want, I don't know how many are allowed in a deck, maybe you want 4 of those in your deck, right? Like you would in Magic. It's an L2. And then here we have an L3. So this is similar to this one, I suspect, although I like the look of this one a lot better. But yeah, I guess we didn't get one of the big packs because we didn't get up into L5, but we got one of the L4s. And that's not bad at all. So that is Kayou 3 Kingdom, the gameplay side of it, and this is the art side of it, I guess. Let's get 1 more of these opened, and we'll just look through this quick, and then I'll let you go. No, we don't need any more scissors. We need to undo this. It's such a weird setup. I've just never seen it before, where they pack the cards in this also. I guess it keeps them nice and safe, but it's a lot of packaging. Okay, we'll just kind of go through them a little faster here. So base card. I'm sorry, I don't know the characters offhand, and I probably can't look them up. They're very difficult to look up. It's nice. I love that these ones credit the artist too sometimes. That's that's good to see. Like this one says, Neko Food made that artwork. It looks good. That's gonna be, well, I guess it's one level up. It's a B. But then here's a little bit of a rare card. Looks nice. Some good foiling on it. Those might be at the same level. Yeah, that's an AC, so those are at the same level. And then this is, one of the painting cards. So he looks awesome. Even got kind of like a rain effect going on. Very cool looking cards in that set. All right. So there you have it. That is Kayou Three Kingdoms first edition 10 yuan level. And that is the game system one, which I'll translate and review, and then we'll learn more about it. But for now, it's some kind of game. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon.